What's going on YouTube? In this video, I'm going to be going over the things that you're going to need to start out on TCG, mainly being shipping supplies, sorting supplies, things of that nature to get you started. A lot of people start on TCG and want to scale, but they don't understand some of the things that you're going to need. And since I've been doing this, we're going on 2.5 months now, I think 3 months. These are all the things that I've had to pick up and had to spend money on. So keep that in mind. All of these things alone are not that expensive, but once you get going, they can get a little pricey. So we're going to just start from the very basics and beginning, and then we'll go from there. So all the links in the comment or in the description below will be links to everything that I talk about in this video. So if you go on there, buy them. It will be from Amazon. I get a very small percentage, and it doesn't cost you anything, but it helps me out in the long run to keep the YouTube channel and give you more information. If you have any comments, list them down below. Appreciate it. So first, we're just going to start with some of the basic things that you're going to need that makes this a lot easier. As you can see behind me, the black tower here, it holds 3 of these, so 3 trays of cards. And they are 3 wide, and I bought mine to go 4 tall. So roughly it's about 850 cards per one of those. You can do the math on there. Just for one top row, you are looking at 2,550 cards. So 10,000-ish cards. My numbers may be slightly off, but these were actually made for sports cards, which are, I think, thicker than these. So the math is a little off on their site. But either way, I have 5,000 cards posted on TCG, and they are all in these right here, except I do have one that's out. I use it to carry the mail to the mailbox whenever I'm dropping my stuff off. But that's the first thing you're going to need is somewhere to store your cards that you're posting to keep them in line. Next, what you're going to need are trading card dividers. Sorry that is upside down. And it's in reverse now, but who cares? Trading card dividers. These are what they are. They are little dividers that you will slot in. They will tell you, for me, I use a label maker. You can print them off or do whatever you like really to do it, but I use a label maker. NEC, so this is Commander for Kamigawa Neon Dynasty. It's Commander set for that. I have those slotted in, so whenever I post a card, I can go through and quickly find, okay, I need Kamigawa, their Commander set, slide to that one and get it. That's the main things that you're going to need for sorting. The next thing that you will need if you are doing more bulk and larger collections, you're going to want to get some of these bad boys. So these are the same thing as what is there, but they are just bigger trays. Normally in shops, you'll see the 5-row ones. The 5-row ones I do have, and I use them when I'm sorting bulk. But after I've sorted it and it's getting put online, I post it in these. Due to the fact that they actually fit better. They're slightly shorter, so they fit on a lot more shelves than what normal ones do. I will link the shelf that I also bought. That is a desk over there that all this is sitting on, but I do have a shelf beside me that holds everything that needs to be posted and all of my shipping supplies. So those are really good to have. They help you a whole lot and get you through bringing in inventory and posting it and then setting it over there to sort through. Again, I have the dividers in there so I can sell what set I'm going to and all of that. So that gets you through the beginning of sorting. That can be used for your own collection as well. Even if you're not selling, maybe these items would help you in your own personal collection get it sorted out a little bit more. Now for the items, as we get into selling, what you're going to need to ship and all of that. Also, sorry to mention that when you're buying collections, you will want one of these. It is basically a very strong magnifying glass. There's the magnifying glass. You'll just go face down on a card that I have here. Put it on the green dot in it. Magnify in. Once you can tell you're in the green dot, you'll be looking for a bunch of red dots to let you know that the card is most likely real. There's many other ways to tell, but that's the quickest and easiest to do. And for that, it will help you in case anyone is selling you more expensive cards. You want to make sure you're not selling fakes, because as soon as you sell fakes, it's no good for you. After that, so that's what you're going to need to tell for fakes and such. To ship out cards, first, you're going to need penny sleeves. These are very cheap. I think $10 gets you 1,000. When you buy cards from people, they have them already on there. You can put, personally, I put 5 cards in each one. And then they go into one of these bad boys. These are shipping shields. For these, the ones I have the cheapest model of all of them. In the future, I will be going to their more expensive ones, and I'll show you why. So for these, you'll take a card, penny sleeve, slides down right inside. You fold the lip over, and then you tape right here. Taping there stops it from opening, keeps the card secure, and all of that when you put it into your envelope. They do have a step-up model, which in that case, you can pull off a tab and seal it. It costs very, very, very small amount more. And it just saves me from buying tape and things of that nature, which can just be annoying to have to keep to rebuy. So I will be going with the more expensive version of those, but they're still very cheap. And that may be the only thing I can't link down below because they may not be on Amazon. I'm not 100% sure. Amazon does have other products like it. The unfortunate thing is most of the products that are like this on Amazon are way bigger, which you think, oh, I can fit more cards. Those you can fit 7 cards per one. And then you can do them side by side and tape them down in your envelope to do at least 14 cards before having to find other ways to do it. So those are, for most your orders are pretty good unless you're dealing in only bulk, then maybe a little different. The other ones that they have on Amazon are way more expensive. So after that, you're going to need a envelope. The ones I use have a window. So when I fold down my sheet for your card order, I can place it in there and your address will pop up right here. Then self-sealing, because I don't want to sit there and lick them all. Put the card in, seal it up, good to go. So that is the basics of the shipping that I use right there. After that, depending on if you're going to ship more expensive cards and you want to be able to put a label on them and give them a little more protection, any orders over $25, I have shipping on. They go in a mailer. This is just a regular bubble mailer. I would pack the cards the same exact way as I would for the envelope. Bill inside, card in a shipping shield right inside. You'll seal it up. I would print off your label, goes right across the top, tape it up, send it out. Very simple, easy to do, and get you tracking on all your orders that are more expensive so people cannot claim that they did not get their cards. So those are the next ones. Now, these last couple things are ones that are just going to make your life super easy. First one being one of these. This is a stamp. So what I can do is I just stamp down, and instead of writing my name, I get to quickly do this, and bam, right there. It's very easy, keeps you from having to write things down, and if you do more than 10 orders a day, you're gonna get tired of writing your name. So that is one thing I did. At first I did buy label stickers, and that was very annoying. They work great, but was annoying because of the cost. One of these is about $8 on Amazon, and you can buy the ink cartridge refills for them for $5 or $6. And when you do that, you can do 1,000 without having to write your name. It saves you a ton of time, and when you're dealing with things like this, time is money. So then after that, we're going to be looking at going for the cookie bags. I know these are kind of weird. They have a self-seal on the top. What I do with these is any order that is over 14 cards, I will use a top loader to give it some more, make it rigid, and then all the cheap cards will go on the outside of it. Most people are going to be fine with that. They will show up unharmed for the most part. The only problem that I've ever had is some people don't like when you ship them that way, but I do sandwich them between shipping shields. I fold them over and everything, so they're very tightly sealed. But if you're ordering 20, 30 cards and they're all a quarter or less from me, it's very hard. I'm not going to want to pay for shipping for higher ounce amounts and things of that to put them in bags. I also use these for my bulk orders. I sell 100 card lots of cards on Mercari. Common, uncommon, rare, myth, whatever. It's a bunch of stuff. You put 100 cards in here, and then when the 100 cards in, you seal it down by folding over, getting it as tight as you can, and then with the extra air that's on the side, you'll fold it over the other way and just put a piece of tape and hold it. With those, they do go in mailers with a little bit of bubble wrap and shipped off. So that is the way that I get bulk out of here, that once I post enough of one card, I'm like, the rest of it's not worth it, throw it in the bulk, and I make different bulk lots for people, things like that. The last thing that I'm going to mention that you will need if you are trying to post on eBay, you have to take your own pictures and such. And with that, you're going to want these. One of these. It's wanting to mess up. One of these is just a ring light. You'll want some sort of good lighting. That way when you go to take pictures for eBay, Mercari, any of that, you will want to go ahead and have a good light source so your pictures look better, which draws people in. If you're taking pictures on a wooden table that looks like crap and's got paint on it, people are not going to trust that you're doing it in a professional way, clean cards and all of that. And the worse your pictures are, the worse it's going to be for them. So that is another thing that you will need to look into, is making sure that you have good lighting when taking your pictures for eBay. Those are the basics of everything you're going to need. Of course, you'll need tape and a printer and such, but those are more things that you should already have and know about when you're wanting to do this. If you have any more questions of stuff I use and how I ship, I will be doing a video on how I ship cards at each amount. And we'll just be going up to the biggest order I've had, which the biggest order I had was $50-something. That order did come out to like $30, so it did get put in a bubble wrap mailer and shipped out, just because at that point they did get by enough that they need track shipping, and I'd rather just do it that way and make sure the cards got there safely. So anyways, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Check out my description. It'll have everything I've talked about in this video. And you'll be using my links for Amazon to get them, which will help me out a lot. And again, if you have any questions about what I'm doing, how I'm doing it, or how it's been going, I'll gladly leave it in the comments. And thanks for the new subscribers. Actually, when I started posting, I lost subscribers. My old channel was about video games. And I'm still planning on doing some video game stuff with the channel, but it was about video games mainly. And people, when I started posting, actually unsubscribed. So I went from 890 something to 870. But that's fine. I figured it would happen. I actually dropped to 860 something, but I'm back to 870, whatever. Either way, I'm doing this to help out people. I may end up making another channel. This channel has been banned from AdSense and all of that, because when I was younger and did it, I lost it. And basically when I made a new account, they were like, oh, you already have an account. And they stopped this one from doing AdSense or making money ever on YouTube with this account. So in the future, if this takes off and people enjoy it, I probably will make another channel and go from there. But overall, that's everything you're going to need. The other thing you'll need is stamps, but I can't help you with that. You have to go buy them either online or in person. In person is better, because online they do charge you a handling fee, and when that happens, your stamps go from like 73 or 74 cents up 2 cents per stamp if you buy 100. I know that doesn't seem like a lot, but 2 cents per order, once you get to like 1,000 orders, you're spending $20, and you don't want to be doing that every time. So anyways, thanks for watching. Hopefully this video helps you out. Peace out.